Hello, my beautiful diamonds. As you know who my social media daughter is. That's right, the sovereign woman. And she is speaking about compliments and how you have some men who will tell you that you're not wife material. Honey, I've been married 2.5. I was always wife material. You don't get no better than a Proverbs 31 type of wife. Okay? But what most of these men are looking for today is they're looking for women who are gullible and very, very weak minded. Anyway, and what she says here about compliments, I prefer being complimented from women opposed to men. Hell yeah. Because women's compliments are more genuine. Men, they'll say something to you and then they tell it to the next 10, 15, or 50 women that come along. With a man, all you got to do is have a big breast, a big donk a booty. Everything is just stupid. There's not a week that goes by that I don't have some dude, some dusty, trying to pick up on me. At the same time, I have women who are always complimenting and they love my skin. Everybody just compliments me on my complexion and on my skin. You know, I take good care of it. And people, if I tell you my age, you wouldn't even believe it. At the same time, I too, like the sovereign woman here, I value compliments coming from women way more than any man. Their compliments mean nothing to me. In fact, sometimes it really annoys me. It just annoys me. Yeah, you're so beautiful. Hello, beautiful lady. Hey, pretty girl. You know, all of these things, and it just infuriates me. Hello, beautiful. Oh, please. It's like they all read from the same exact script. So when you give me a compliment the way I get compliments on the way I carry myself also. Yes. I always try to carry myself like the first lady, like Michelle Obama or Felicia Rashad and the Cosbys. So yeah, people also like the way I carry myself in terms of I'm always pleasant. I always walk straight, you know, with my head up. I always look like I'm busy. I'm heading to go somewhere and I'm busy, and I usually am. But anyway, let me share this with you with my beautiful, and she's hot, honey. She gonna show you some pictures to let you know what time it really is. Here we go.
I get a lot of compliments from men on a daily basis. They find things to compliment me on: my hair, my skin, my body, my smile, my personality, whatever it is. Like, they like the way I laugh. Some man told me he loved the way I laugh. I hear these things on a regular basis. And before you judge me in my work clothes, this is how I look outside of my work clothes. Now,
Did she show you or did she show you? You can see that she has no problem whatsoever when it comes to getting a man. No problem, honey. I was ready to say a dusty. She has no problem whatsoever. And she's not only beautiful on the outside, but she's also beautiful on the inside. And she's wise way beyond her years.
I said all that to say this. I don't care about those compliments. The best compliments come from women anyways.
Thank you.
I care about women's compliments more than I care for men, because I know men's compliments are usually very disingenuous. Don't care about your compliment. The best compliment as a man that you could ever give me is, nah, she ain't wifey material. I can't think of a compliment better than that. Because the reason why I say that is because this. I know that most men don't marry for love. Most men marry for convenience. We know this because the moment things become inconvenient in their marriage or their relationship, they are ready to cheat, or they are ready to just leave altogether, right? The moment a woman gains weight or lets herself go after he begged her for 3 kids and she let herself go now, right? You damaged her. Now you're complaining that she's damaged in whatever psychological way. She ends up getting sick, or she gets cancer, or she has to have a breast removed or something like that. You guys are ready to fucking bail. So we know that you don't love. You didn't marry for love because you're not capable of love. Shout out to Princella. It just is what it is, right? That's not love. If you're ready to bail or cheat or whatever when things get inconvenient for you, that's not love. Now, the reason why I appreciate the I'm not a wifey, and only half of my male friends think this about me. The other half think they think I'm incredible. And most of my family and friends think that as well. But then the other half that says that to me, or when men say that to me, the reason why that's such a compliment is because when I hear you say that, what I hear is, she's not a dumb bitch. I'm not going to be able to fool her. I'm not going to be able to control her. I ain't going to be able to put a wool over her eyes. It's too many men who want her. Blah, blah, blah. That's what I hear when I hear men say that. And I love that compliment. Now, does that mean I think all wives are dumb or stupid or whatever? No, I don't think that at all, actually. But I do know that the vast majority of men think that about y'all. That's why they married you. Most of them marry women who they think are most likely going to put up with their bullshit.
Yep.
The sooner you guys understand that men marry for convenience and not love, the better off you will be. They don't marry for love. They're not even fucking capable. You may come across 7 or 8 men in the world who can actually love for real. And that's only because they have gone against their nature and they have disciplined themselves and they have learned to self-master. Most men are not doing that. It takes too much work to look at themselves in the mirror and to change who they are. It takes way too much work to do that. And they're not going to do it. So at the end of the day, the moment y'all realize that men do not marry for love, they marry for convenience, the better off y'all will be. I will take that compliment over you're pretty, your hair is beautiful, your skin is beautiful, I love the way your body is shaped, blah, blah, blah. I would take that compliment over all of that any day. Like I said, I get the most compliments from like older white ladies for some reason. I don't know what that's all about. But I will take a compliment from a woman or kids any day before I take one from a man. Y'all's compliments don't mean nothing to me. I don't care how sexy you think I am. I don't care how you like the sound of my voice. I don't care. It means nothing. I know y'all don't love, and that's the end of that. Take care now.
And there you have it, my beautiful diamonds. Now, I don't agree with her in terms of that men don't love, that men don't know how to love. She said maybe 7 or 8 men. That's not many. Do know how to love, and she feels that they're going against their own character. I disagree with that. Yeah, I do. I believe that there's 3% of men out there who do know how to love and do love. 97% of them, and where am I getting those numbers? I'm just, call me, I don't know, clairvoyant. I'm just basing this off of the calls that I get internationally because, as you know, I'm an advice coach. And I have people and women calling me of all races, all nations, all nationalities, and they all are complaining the same way. So I would say universally, maybe there's 3% of men who do love and who will stick it out with you. Not for selfish reasons, even though Dr. Phil, he even had to admit, I remember I was on my treadmill and I was listening to a audio tape that I purchased from Dr. Phil, and he said that men usually do things, but it's always got to be something in it for them. If there's nothing in it for them, then they usually are not interested. But I'm just going to try to stay positive and say hopefully there's 3% of men who do know how to love, and she also made a good point when she said men tend to choose women who are willing to put up with their BS, with their bullery. When they see that a woman has a healthy self-esteem, she's confident, and she has common sense, oh hell no. They do everything in their power to avoid those type of women. So yeah, you want a woman who's smart scholastically, but you don't want the woman who has common sense enough to say, you know what, I have boundaries, and either you're going to abide by them and respect my boundaries, or I will dead you. And with women who have common sense and who have a healthy self-esteem, the first time that you disrespect me or treat me badly, that will be the last time. The first time will always be the last time. Anyway, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.